Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News 22, where news matters.
Balderrama spoke to some bee experts in Las Cruces and learned what the problem is with world of pollinators.
Yeah, this one's not doing good, but that's how we'll open
Brad
it up.
Kohler is a beekeeper, but unlike other beekeepers, he doesn't do it to sell honey. He does it because it brings him joy to save the bees. Working in pest control, Brad has done lots of bee removals, and each time he takes the bees to a new home.
You know, I think in all of us there's some kind of an innate feeling or joy in seeing something do well. And so that's what it is for me. Just like if you walked out in your garden and you see the plants really thriving and it brings you joy to your very heart. That's what it is for me with beekeeping. I want to see the bees do well.
For Brad, beekeeping is a hobby, but he is aware of the problem with bees disappearing. If the bees continue to disappear, our food sources will become limited. Dr. Stephanie Walker, a vegetable specialist at NMSU, says we depend on native pollinators.
If you're trying to grow watermelons, you don't have any bees or other native pollinators around, you're not going to get fruit. You're going to have vines, and your fruit are going to just dry up and die because they won't be pollinated.
Entomology professor Scott Bundy says the worldwide decline in bees is due to many factors, including parasites, insecticides, and something called colony collapse disorder, in which the majority of worker bees in a colony disappear and leave behind their queen.
So yeah, they come here. There's lots of issues that could cause colony collapse and other declines with bees. Probably the most well-known example is varroa mite, which is a parasite that lives on bees, and so that has a major impact on their health.
If you want to help bees, there are things you could do aside from beekeeping. You can plant wildflowers year-long and leave some weeds around to encourage native pollinators to live in your neighborhood. For News 22, I'm Victoria Balderrama.
Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News 22, where news matters.